Good evening and welcome to Perchance to Dram. Tonight we are once more into the breach, this time with the Naked Malt blended malt whiskey. Now the blended malt is made by the Edrington Group, which owns most notably Macallan, as well as Highland Park. And it is likely that this blend is mostly Glenturret, which they use a lot for blends, but probably with some Macallan and Highland Park in there as well. Now what, you may ask, is a blended malt whiskey? Well, single malt is malt whiskey from one distillery, and a blended malt can come from multiple distilleries, but it all has to be malt whiskey as opposed to regular blended Scotch, which can contain unmalted barley and other grains. The category used to be called vatted malt, which sounded terrible and confused a lot of people, so they changed it to blended malt. I've had this before when it was known as the Naked Grouse, of course as an evolution of the Famous Grouse, which is a very popular blended whiskey in Scotland. Doesn't have the same name recognition globally, and so they wisely changed the name to the Naked Malt. And carrying on with the naked theme, there's no, it's not a lot of stickers on the bottle except for there. It's kind of clear, you can see it all. The idea that being that the product speaks for itself. It is 43% alcohol by volume, matured in naked first fill sherry casks. So it says here extra matured, and I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means partially matured in bourbon casks. Let's see if I can read this. We believe in freedom from conventional thinking and thrive on the opportunity this can bring to change the possibilities of whiskey enjoyment. We create a unique blend of the world's finest single malts, extra maturing our whiskey in naked first fill sherry casks. The result is a versatile, rich, and fruity flavor to enjoy your way. Live naked. So if I'm reading between the lines when they say extra maturation, we probably don't have a full maturation in first fill sherry casks or sherry seasoned casks, but a partial one. I don't know. I have had this before a few years ago, and it was quite a young sherry bomb, but we'll see how it has evolved. That's still a sherry bomb. Thick. That's got a lot of thick, red, syrupy sherryness. Rubber. Quite a bit of rubber. Some citrus. You can see through there to a little bit, kind of a Highland character. Some earthiness. Some turf. Hint of potpourri. Hint of cinnamon stick. Sultana. Oh, that's quite dark. This has quite a lot of sherry maturation. Good fruits coming in, dried apricot, peach. Okay, the rubber's fading away a bit. I like a little bit of rubber, like you find in a nice Macallan. Too much rubber turns me off a bit. Christmas cake, naturally. It's one of the big things that you pick out with sherry matured Scotch. Wine gums, jelly babies, really rich raspberry preserves. Solange. I feel like it drinks a little bit lighter than it noses, and that's to its benefit. But first of all, you get some good fruit sweetness, and then it comes down into the white fruit territory. You get some spice and a bit more of the dry fruit with, dried apricot and dried grape, raisin. That's better than I remember it when I had it a few years ago.